there's a basic element, a certain vibe they prescribe to survive, to stay alive. If you wanna win, look within. If you ain't got it, don't bother. Do you have it? My family.
Rome had the Colosseum, home of angry gladiators, hungry lions, and epic battles. We have the Extreme Arena, home of action sports fantasies, high-octane competitions, and my family's got goods!
Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? My family.
Now, let's meet our 3 teams that are going for it all in the Aggro Bowl. In Rock Your World Red, it's Webb, Dynamite, Nancy, Joshua, Dan, and Amanda. In Gargantuan Green, it's the Green Machine, Tony, Kaylee, Christina, and Palin. In Bushua Blue, it's the McLean Dream Team, Ellie, Michaela, Abby, and Matt. Players, this is the Aggro Bowl. Do you have it? Do you have it? What's up, everybody? I'm Ben Lyons. This is the My Family's Got Guts Aggro Bowl, our championship event. The Extreme Arena is rocking. It's been an amazing tournament so far. So let's check out the bracket while I ask our 3 teams to head outside of the arena for our first event. It's been an amazing tournament so far. We started with 12 teams in the prelims, 6 in the semis, and 3 remain here in the Aggro Bowl. 2 of these teams are going to score enough points in the bowl to take on the legendary Aggro Crag one last time for all the marbles and all the guts. One of these teams will get to go home and say that they are the champions of My Family's Got Guts. They'll get an amazing sports family vacation as well as a third and final piece of the legendary Aggro Crag. Now, I'm usually joined by my good friend, Asha Kearton. She's our head referee. She's from Australia. She's nowhere to be found. Maybe she's back down under. Asha, where you at?
Here I am, Ben. I am outside. The Extreme Arena has finally blown out its boundaries in preparation for our grand final. I am so excited to be here. We have taken it to the streets of New York City, Universal Studios, Florida, where we're going to be watching our first event for the day, Guts Grand Prix. Now, taking a look at our weather conditions, just like they do at the races, it's a little bit overcast. There is a humid breeze in the air. The track is looking hot. We are guaranteed to see some fast-paced action today. Our players are geared and ready to go. So, Ben, let's set things off.
Asha, we are about to have an amazing Aggro Bowl, but before we get to all of today's action, let's check out some of the action from our entire tournament with these highlights. First up, the McLean Dream Team taking on Jones Attack in the prelims, having some troubles in Free Run City and a loss out of the gate. The losing continued in Super Toe PK. Ellie couldn't score enough goals for her squad. They went in with a big disadvantage to the Crag, but as you know, everything changes on the Aggro Crag. Matt fired up, sending the McLean Dream Team to the semifinals. That's where they took on the Wayland Leylands. First off in air slalom as Matt manned the power lines. Abby shredded some big. And that winning combination gave the Dream Team enough gates to win the event. Then Formula Guts time. They kept up their winning streak, putting the adults in the driver's seat. Another win from McLean Dream Team. Once again, taking it to the sands of Volley Brawl, they were dominating. Spike after spike over the Wayland Leylands. They had a big lead this time going into the Aggro Crag. And once again, Matt able to scale the vertical freeze in time to send his team off to the Aggro Bowl. They'll take on the Green Machine, who was victorious over the Burnham Killer Bees in the prelims, despite both teams struggling in Free Run City. Tied going into Vert Ball, Kaylee couldn't keep her hands on the ball, losing the event. Going into the vertical freeze in the Aggro Crag, check out Tony as he overcomes the Killer Bees' head start to pull away, reaching the Crystal Peak and victory heading on into the semifinals. That's where they took on Formula Guts and the A-Game Andersons, using a combination of speed in the pits and on the track to gain victory. It was off to the sands of volleyball where Tony slammed it way above the net. The Andersons ruled the beach, but on the crag, Tony overcomes an almost 5-second head start, out-climbing Trey on the vertical freeze, scurrying up to the crystal peak, slamming that final actuator and securing a spot in history and the Aggro Bowl for the Green Machine. That's where they hope to overpower Webb Dynamite, who took on Team Powerhouse in the prelim, actually losing a really close one in 3-Run City. They tried to regain their composure in flying football, but it was not to be. Despite Amanda's sticky fingers, they just didn't complete enough passes for the win. Everything changed, of course, on the crag as Joshua was able to climb the vertical freeze, overcoming a Powerhouse head start, heading on to the semifinals. That's where they took on the Ballantine Bruisers in air slalom. Joshua struggling in the sky, only able to clear one gate. They continued to struggle on the track in Formula Guts as Josh takes it to 2 wheels, wavering on the track and taking another loss. Webb Dynamite wasn't dynamite in volleyball. They went into the Aggro crag trailing by 10 seconds, having to overcome that huge head start. Joshua, facing impossible odds, is able to lead his team to victory and the Aggro Bowl.